Hello and good morning, everyone. Today I have to take care of my porch shop, which isn't very full right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up the porch shop with all the plants that can tolerate this intense sun in the morning. And yeah, that's the plan. We're just gonna select the ones that are, most likely to survive out here. Try to just make it nice and lush so it's really attractive and beautiful. So that's the plan for today. I have this little table down here, which you guys can't see, and I'm considering moving it a little bit to the shady side. So like that's the shady side of the porch. And I usually just shove all the plants all in that corner, but I really just want to bring them out. I have this wild vine that grows everywhere. Normally I trim it, but this year I'm going to train her to make a whole cover for us here. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to move all the plants I already have out here. We got this beautiful syngonium. Look at her, just taking off. We got her in here. That was also a syngonium I had, little milk confetti. Let's see here. Look at this beauty. She's looking so pretty right now. Oh my God. Nothing like alocasia leaves. They're so beautiful. So beautiful. And these are always a lot of fun. Got a new leaf here. Something happened to this leaf. It's got a little messed up edge right there, but look how pretty she is. So pretty. Tempted to take off the old one. I will. No purpose in having it. Almost yellow. Today's Saturday. Today's a good day for the plants to be adopted. People love to come by on the weekends and kind of decorate their homes when they have that time off. So they love to add plants, which is really all you need in a home is just plants. This beauty's ready to get her little haircut. She's got all that new growth right there in the bottom, looking all nice and pink. And then she's got all this scraggly up top. Let's do that. I'm gonna go grab trimmers. We weren't ready for that, but we are now. So if you stepping on you, baby. Oh my god, I just stepped on you and crushed you. How rude. I just stepped on my plant. That's so rude. It's like stepping on a cat's tail. Sorry, baby. That was rude. Okay. These girls love to look like this after some time. So what you should do is after you have that growth right there in the bottom is you should just chop off the rest and don't be shy about it. So what I like to do is find, let me show you. Here's a good example. What I like to do is, hang this up so you can actually see what I'm pointing at. Find the little growth, just like that one, and then cut right above it so that that continues to grow out. And I like to go as low as possible. So I see some way down there that I could do right there. I see this one over here, and then I see this one. So I'm actually going to go for this one. I like that height. So right above it, I don't have my proper trimmers because we weren't going to do this. And what's going to happen to this one is if I cut right here and keep just this and this, it will most likely regrow. If I try to keep all this part here, being that it has already flowered, you can see like a little old flower there. It already flowered, and what's happening now, it's putting all its energy into seeding, at least for my voice, at least for the ones that got fertilized, pollinated. So those will turn into little seeds. So because the plant is putting energy into seeding, it's not going to have enough energy to put into rooting, or vice versa. So the best thing to do is to cut the seeding portion off or break it like I just did, and then keep nothing but the natural, like the leaf tissue of the plant, and then take off all that seed portions and flowering portions that are really energy consuming. So you could root this, you could put that in the water. It's so small, I should get a smaller container for this one, but that's what you could do. I don't plan on keeping this one. Now I feel bad not keeping it, so I'm just going to keep it anyways. So yeah, what I was going to do is just kind of toss all of these over the porch here. So let's get all these girls cleaned up. Yeah, and then the plant regrows, and then she can put energy into that vegetation tissue rather than the reproductive tissue. And she'll survive and look prettier that way over time. Unless you want your plant to have babies and you really want to collect those seeds. But if you're not going to do that, just save that plant all the stress and just cut those babies off. Sounds horrible. But do it. Do it. It's good for your plant. Okay. I'm almost done here. Some of them I'm cutting like way to the bottom. Cut that baby all the way down. Oh, by the way, this is like one of my little like super cute velvety skirts that will be on my resale clothing line. And it's going to be all items like that. I'm looking for a lot of crushed velvet, but I love this one. This one's so cute. It's a perfect color too. Cute. So shimmery. Love them all. So yeah, that's what you're really on this channel for. It's going to be all, well, it's always going to be plants. Plants always are there. But it's going to be all clothing in the future. Look at that one, so cute, little pinky girl. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with these, some of them do have seeds. So she's doing her thing. Maybe I will take it off. This is, yeah, I'm going to take both of these girls off. They're just sticking out. Go low. There you go. And where you really want to cut to, you want to have a compare to the others. I'm going to do it to this one because once you start, you can't stop. And then I'm going to do it to this one. And then I'm going to do it to this one because things are out of control now. Okay. Oh my god, this one too. Damn it. Just gotta get them all. Gotta collect them all. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. I'm gonna stop messing around. Of course I want to do this one. That's okay. I'm not going to. Self-control. Okay. So yeah, now it's nice and bushy. It's all like pink and fuzzy and beautiful again. And what will happen is if I water it, because this thing is like super dry, it will actually grow. So yeah, and what these plants too, they can be really, really sensitive to being dry like that. So what you need to do is slowly train them over time, and you don't want it to do that. So, anyways, of course, there's always a warning. Hold on, I'm reconnecting. Hope you enjoy. Reconnected and it feels so good. All right, we have reconnected. Okay, so what I was doing is just trimming this little baby and showing you how cute she is. And look, she matches this cute little velvet skirt. Look at that shadow, so fun. Love velvet. Yeah, this is one of the ones that will be on my little clothing line later. All beautiful gems I found. All right, so what we were doing before we disconnected was reorganizing the whole plant shop up here. So we're gonna really, really fill it in and make it really lush because I'm gonna be gone for a week, and I want to, be able to still provide plants for my plant lover friends and let them come and shop on their own. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna give the broom, I'm gonna sweep it all out, and then I'm gonna bring more plants in because we really gotta fill it up. All right. So I got us a few friends here. Ooh. How cute she looks. We have this little philodendron. Love the way she's climbing. Just cute. Doing her little thing. So we're gonna start adding them back here. All right, we got one of them. So I'm gonna try to create some kind of shade cover. Some of these babies can really handle a lot more sunshine than others. The alocasias can handle a lot of sun, surprisingly. So I'm gonna put some of those. Right up here. In hopes to you can't even see that. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm going to line up all the tall ones over here in hopes that it kind of blocks things. But what's going to happen is the wind is going to knock them over. So I really want to make sure it's the ones that have the wide bases and that I keep watered. So this girl is one of them. This is totally going to topple over. I can already tell. It's got like a small base or such a tall top. So I might have to hang out here on the side for now. Just chill, baby. This one's super stable, and elephant ears can handle a lot of sunshine. So I'm going to use this one here, right there, since it's extra exposed. Maybe I'll try to put all the green pots here. Let's just do the green pot thing. This one's a green pot, also an elephant ear, same thing. Just classic colocasia. Oh. You can go right here, honey. Bring everyone else down here. So as far as aloes, aloes, not aloe vera, but alocasias. Let's do this. This one has all kinds of spider webs. Grab a little spider friend. Ah! Yee. Huh. No. Okay. It's probably living in there. Ah! Oh my God. It's like all over here where I just put my head. Poor little spider friend. This just isn't going to be her home. Put all that effort into making her web, and here I am destroying her. She'll find somewhere else to live. Somewhere better. Okay. This one is actually super stable. But as soon as it gets light, this thing will topple over. So what I got to do for these guys is really make sure that I don't forget to water them. Let's pop that one right in the middle, even though it's not a green pot. All right, so I'm kind of pleased with this. You can't see that, but here we go. We got these different plants here, setting them all up. Doing pretty good. All right, there you go. You guys can see them better now. So I've lined them up as to create some kind of barrier. Oh, there's that little spider friend. Ay, my outdoor life. No, go away, spider webby. Okay. Yeah, so I have this nice little filter now. what I have to do is stop watering my plant on the leaves. How rude. I need to get that filter for, what do you call it? For the water hose, the soft water filter to really take off all these hard minerals. But that's not for now. What I'm going to do too is face those leaves outwards because that's the side of the sun they want to collect and harvest from. So as much as I want to see the leaves presented for myself, everyone else in the street is really the people who are going to enjoy those leaves. And then, so here's the deal. The vine I want is down here. She's grown all the way down there. So what I want is for it to leave it's like crawling all up in my stairway, which you guys can't see behind you. So what I'm going to do is lead some of these up to the top. Means I have to move this guy and this one. And then I gotta climb up there. You ready? Ready for this? Oh, no. Oh, wait. I don't think it's long enough yet. All right, so it's not long enough yet. I'll have to wait. What I should do is get some lead lines and get them to crawl up that. So let's do this. So now that we have this little like top barrier, I also want to make sure I protect my pots from the wind. So what I want to do is kind of surround them with heavier pots. The thing is, some of these plants will be really sensitive to all the sunshine right away. So I have to select the right plants. These girls can tolerate a little extra sunshine. So I'll put her here. And they can only tolerate it when they're fully watered. If you don't water this one and you put it in the sunshine, you will kill it. For sure. So I'm popping them into ceramic pots to make sure that they retain their water and their moisture for longer in the soil. Really helps with not drying out too fast. Keeps the soil cooler with the white pots. If you get dark pots and you put them in the sun, you're kind of like cooking that soil. So just keep that in mind when you're selecting pot colors. This is a little monstera. She doesn't want to be in full sun. So I'm going to try to tuck her behind over here, kind of protect it a little bit. See how she does there. The syngoniums, I'm going to let it crawl through the back of everything. What I need is a nice pot for this one. And I don't have a pot for this one. I didn't put this one in a correct size pot, and it's already growing its crazy roots. So I'm just going to leave her in there. Just leaving that one completely on the side, tucked away. It's like in an ugly red pot that doesn't match all my other ones. All right, here's an aloe. This one can tolerate a lot of sun, surprisingly, so long as it's nice and watered. So I'm going to put her over here, right in the front, bottom, and then fill the back up. So what I have to do is get some nice pots for these girls. So what I'm doing is just kind of shoving a bunch of them together. So even though they're sensitive to all this light, what will happen is they will kind of protect each other throughout the day. As the sun moves around, they'll take turns in, who's shading who. So that's the goal here, by putting enough of them together. Also gives them more of that jungle-y vibe, when they're out in a big bunch. How cute these little guys are right now. So adorable. This is baby blue tears. You can also call them silver sprinkles. Okay, and then what I have over here on the side is a dying begonia. That's always happening. Boop. And dude, this thing's been surviving, on the other hand, a surviving philodendron on like a tiny bit of moss for the longest time. It's all dry, but it just keeps growing. Some plants just like to win. How beautiful that baby is. Oh my god. That's an enjoy, but it's looking a lot like the glacier. Yeah, and all of these are so dry. I'm going to put them all together. Okay, so what I'm going to do to these ones, since they're already in this little container, I'm just going to leave them. It's nice to like fill the containers up and let the plant pull their own water by popping them in there. I'm going to go ahead and leave that exactly where I had it, which is right over here now. But this little thing, I have my little disco vases here, which is perfect for the morning. That's exactly where they should be. Not getting those morning rays. And what I'm going to do is just water these girls, get them nice and healthy. And then I got these ones here. And then I'm almost done. I'm able to clean all this out and then fill it in with more plants. The little cutie that we chopped earlier. I'm going to pop her right in the front over here. So let's hope that these girls can all handle that amount of sunshine, because a lot of them are tropical plants that would like to be a little bit more shaded. But here they get sun for, gosh, a couple hours, a few hours actually. Might be too much. We'll see. We'll see. That's more of an appropriate plant for that. so just poured dirt everywhere. The good thing is, every time that happens, the plant gets new soil, and they love that. I don't love cleaning up the soil, but it happens all the time. Soil princess. Alright. That was a lot of it. Are we just done sweeping this little corner? Not anymore. That's silly. I don't even know what I do sometimes. Look, I found this cute little pot. There's one more. Which one do I want? This one. This girl looks like she needs a cute pot. Yes. You know, this table's not the correct thing. It is and it isn't. A shelf is more appropriate, but also seeing the plants from above on the table is really nice. All right. Almost done sweeping. Perfect. Just a few extra touches now. I'm gonna go get some water and some more plants. I'll be right back. All right, we got some more beauties. Look how beautiful this begonia is looking. She's a Lady Vanderbilt starting to flower. That's so pretty. I love it. All right. These girls, I want them over here. I love to look at these from above. So the ones I want to see from above and bring down. This is the one I stepped on earlier, poor thing. Her over here. Also the one that got dropped and needs new soil. Poor plant's going through it. All right, and the new will go here. There you are. New little base plant. This is it right here. Goes right on the base of all that. There you go. Okay, taking some from this area here that probably would rather be protected over here in the sun, from the sun. Yeah, I'm bunching them all up. This one needs water, especially because I have it in the sunshine. Aren't you pretty, little lady? Aren't you a pretty lady? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one definitely needs water. She's starting to wilt. Perfect. I just keep moving more and more out of the top shelf. They'll just be happier in the shade. I didn't realize I had extra room. These girls can all handle it. Perfect. Sweet. This over here is getting a little extra sunshine. This one is definitely going to fall from this corner. There's not even a chance. I'm not even going to leave it there. She's so bottom light. I need to water it. I'll put it right here. Nice little in-between piece. Yes, yes. So, what we're missing here is just a few little details. Definitely need like that corner plant over there. I may have too many here, but they're creating a nice barrier for these guys. So definitely want to leave these here. I'm hoping they don't get sunburned. And then I am going to get a couple more for that corner. Ooh. This one's fair game. I have her over here on the side. This one kind of loves sunshine. Honestly, it'll turn all full purple if I let it be. So what it needs is just a little extra water to make sure that pot doesn't topple over. Grabbing more plants. More plants. Love a green Congo. Oh my god, it's starting to variegate. What? Look at that. I didn't even know. The door's going to slam. Watch out. Ah! Okay, now it's done. Look at that. You guys see that new leaf? You see those little spore variegation patterns? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm going to keep this one. I've always wanted one of the ones variegated. It's even more fun when it just happens, you know? This girl's been in the beautification station for some time, but I think she's actually starting to look nice again. That new leaf is looking really pretty. So I brought her out. Put you right there. Wild child. I definitely want to cut some of those old leaves, but look, they're also so pretty. But it looks crazy. She's just doing her thing. Okay, and then a little money tree here in the corner. This girl's wild for sure. I don't know where to put her. I think we're just gonna go over here. It's gonna fall over anywhere else I put it, so I think the floor is the appropriate spot. Okay. She looks lonely down there. Come on over with her. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. There you are, friend. Over here. Everybody's happy. Alright. This one's not happy. It's just not the right spot for you. I'm not happy with it. Put your phone right there, and then we'll move this thing over. Oh, that's cute right there. Okay. All right. I think this is it. I think we're done. So, ding, 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 plant this way. Pew, 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 pew. All right, so here's the deal. Let me walk you guys around the tiny porch shop. I do want to add more, and I didn't water them yet. That was something I meant to do, and I just haven't gotten to it. I want to change this one too. We're going to move. Hold on. It's got to be just right. There you are. Oh my god, okay, it's just right. Just the way I want it. So that gives me one extra spot over here. Let me see. Who's tiny and needs love? Everybody's being cared for. Everybody's got a pot. And this one's going back inside with me. Okay. Besides that, okay, I think it's pretty well settled. I'll put some more over there on the floor. But for now, we got all these beautiful plants here. A lot of elephant ears. And then we added some little guys here on the base and the bottom. And we've got this beauty queen over here. Isn't she gorgeous? Boop. She is. These girls. Put that pretty baby down here. How beautiful that is. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, put those there. And then here's the little table set up. That I think I did pretty good on. This way over here though. Oh my god. OMG. Alright. And then this girl looking pretty. And of course, this sparkly zone over here. Right, all the beautiful things. And of course, there's some extras at the top, which I'm going to continue to add to. So I'm just going to keep on adding and hang some things here. Maybe put a couple bars across the top. Make sure it really feels like the jungle. All right. So make sure you watch more for more plant adventures. Lots of velvety materials. I'll keep collecting them. And eventually we'll have enough viewers and enough followers. Followers are like flowers. You got to collect them all. Anyway, we'll have enough of that so that we can actually start selling these little goodies to you guys. But for now, I'm stuck as a newbie. Okay. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me build this cute little porch shop today. I had a lot of fun with my girls. I appreciate the support. Make sure you follow me and come back for more. Goodbye.